Now, tea, TV and cars, they are just some of the staple items that apparently we can't live without. A poll looking at our lifestyle habits found that a TV is the most prized possession for Brits in their 20s, but the favourite object for those in their 30s is a car. A laptop is the most important gadget for people in their 40s, but that changes to a radio for those over 50. And coffee is ranked as the staple drink for people in their 60s, but all other ages prefer, you guessed it, tea. We're joined by lifestyle coach Garth Delican now to talk through all of this. Morning to you, Garth.
Good morning, ladies.
So what do you make out of this? First thing that struck me is that there's no mention of a mobile phone anywhere in there.
It's very strange, isn't it? With mobile phones and kind of all that software stuff being top of the list for sales, it seems very strange. The amount of teenagers and people, general public, you see on mobile phones nowadays, even when you're commuting, they're still on platforms and they don't even look at the public.
And people feel completely lost without their phone, don't they?
It's crazy. I mean, I'm the same, to be honest with you. I mean, in the day, you're probably old enough to remember the Filofax. You had all your numbers in there and your addresses and your important dates. It's now all in the mobile phone, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I left my phone, it was only a couple of weeks ago, at home for a morning, and I felt as though I'd lost an arm or a leg. It felt really, really strange.
Not me. I've still got my Filofax. Clinging on in there to the old days. I really have.
That's probably worth some money as well.
There. I had a pager at one point as well. A pager.
No.
Yeah, before I had a mobile phone.
Oh,
well, that was
some time
ago.
That is going back a little bit.
But let's look at the different age brackets there.
Yeah.
So for people in their 20s, a TV is the most prized possession. That's quite surprising,
I don't
isn't
buy
it?
into that. I can't. I mean, I've got two 20-year-olds in their 20s. They've so rarely watched a TV. Everything is on their tablet or on the laptop.
Yeah.
They stream everything on TV. They never watch anything live, and I don't get it.
So we don't believe that one. All right,
No.
let's move on to the 30s then. A car being the most important
I can believe that
possession
one.
for someone in their 30s.
Because it's a material thing, isn't it? And people, they're quite materialistic. And when you're in your 30s, you're kind of almost at the height of your career, almost, aren't you? Or almost at that pinnacle. And it's downwards from that, if you're unlucky. But it's a status symbol, isn't it? And people like they like their toys, whether it's a car or a motorbike. And I think at your 30s, when you are kind of earning reasonable wage, you think, OK, I'm going to show it off in the form of 4 wheels. And I think blokes in particular are worse than... I don't know, I've met some girls who have got some nice cars as well. But I think it is a status symbol thing, isn't it?
Yeah, people want, when they pass the test at 17, lots of people want to have a car, but like you said, if you're a student or the like, you might be able to afford one, so you wait until you're in your 30s and then try and get something a bit fancy.
Exactly, yeah.
So what about when you're in your 40s then? A laptop, again, that's quite surprising, isn't it?
Well, it is, you know, because there was only a report a few weeks ago about tablets actually superseding laptops in sales. And, you know, I spend a lot of time on my tablet as well, so... I don't know. It's a very... When was this poll taken? In the 50s?
Well, that's what we were saying a little bit earlier. Well, it was done by eBay. Apparently, it was done fairly recently. Now, we were talking with Anne Diamond, who was doing our paper review a little earlier, and she was scoffing at the notion that once you hit 50, then it's all about the radio.
The wireless.
No, I feel like that as well, because, I mean, it's all about this 60s, 70s the new 60, 60s the new 50, 40s the new 30. I don't know any 50-year-olds who are kind of sitting there listening to a radio and tuning in their DAB. You know, they're all out with their MP3s, jogging or night clubbing or hitting the gym.
My 80-year-old grandmother
kitchen.
has her iPad and she uses her iPad all the time. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's something I'd like to get my mum up on. She's not very good with technology.
But that's the thing with these tablets. Whatever age you are, you can use it. My babies know how to do it. You know, they're just doing that. They
just
learn.
Touch and swipe, isn't it?
It's so
and
easy.
I mean, who would have thought a few years ago what that would mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's doing it, and you know what everybody's doing. It's a quite a strange technological world we live in. I mean, it's brilliant, but I think we rely on technology a little bit too much now.
Is it brilliant, or does it mean that we're all sort of so reserved and on our own now, spending time, kids spending time in their rooms playing video games and the like, and instead of actually interacting? Because
I don't know how much commuting you ladies do, but I mean, I go into town fairly often for the work that I do, and stood on station platforms, nobody interacts or kind of chat. They are literally either on their phones or they've got their earphones in, and it's a really insular world. And you know, all this stuff is brilliant, but it has cut off the art of communication somewhat, I think. You know, if you go out to dinner and people are sat there with their mobile phones on the table.
Well, my husband's banned me. I'm not allowed my mobile phone anywhere near dinner.
We've got a rule that anyone who uses their mobile phone during dinner has to pick up the bill.
Yeah,
that's a good incentive.
That is a really good incentive, isn't it?
Good to talk to you, Garth Delican. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you.